Yo, I want to talk about Mr. Triple Single, Mr. Draymond Green. Listen, man, I don't know what he got. I don't know if he has some personal jealousy against Steph Curry, but this is another clown, okay? You know, I'm aware of the tough fake guy image with Draymond Green. Um, but I'm gonna let him rock because, hey, man, it's just basketball. If you want to yell and scream on the court, fine, that's your prerogative to do all of that, right? But this clown, he goes and says MJ should have stood up for Scottie Pippen more, all right? Now, keep in mind, Michael Jordan, it's not Michael Jordan's job to make sure Scottie Pippen is secure financially. Scottie Pippen is his own man, all right? You could give somebody advice, but no man should try to tell another man how to control his finances, okay? If Scottie Pippen signs some stupid ass contract, that ain't Jordan's fault. That's Scottie Pippen's fault. No, you got to take care of your own family and your own needs. That's your job. So what next? If Scottie Pippen couldn't get a girl, it's Michael Jordan's job to give Scottie Pippen a girl? I mean, come on, man. I mean, come off with that dumbness. And this is the same guy that said that, but then goes around hanging out with LeBron all the time, which is no problem. But you see Maverick Carter's dissing Steph Curry, and he do nothing about it. And he just sitting there laughing in the background. That's your teammate. That's the guy you won 3 chips with, you know? You didn't have to sit down there and laugh at it. You could say, whoa, I got to disagree with that, you know? You're entitled to your own opinion, but my boy Steph do play defense, you know? That guy helped you win 3 titles. No, LeBron didn't help you win 3 titles. You know, LeBron could say, LeBron and his team could believe whatever they want about Steph Curry because they're supposed to. Those are guys that they're battling against, you know? And before I get back to that, for all you idiots that say, oh, this is LeBron's fault. LeBron can't control what another man thinks. Whatever Maverick Carter says, that's what Maverick Carter says. Last time I checked, they're 2 complete different guys. Just because you cool with somebody doesn't mean you're going to control what that person said. That guy could say whatever the hell he wants to, okay? Let's stop throwing LeBron James' name involved in every single thing that comes that relates to something, okay? Now, that's part of the biased opinion that I notice a lot of people have on LeBron. But Draymond Green looking like a real hypocrite out here. You can't say one thing about Michael Jordan and then turn around and not speak up for your own teammate. I mean, come on, man. That makes no sense. You know, you stood up and said to KD, hey, we don't need you. You know, we won without you. Was it true? But if you're going to say claims like that, you're going to have to be able to back it up, number one. And number two, you're going to have to stay on the court and produce. KD left, and this guy didn't produce on the court. He had a bum season, averaging triple single. This guy should have been averaging a double-double. He should have been putting some work in the games that he had. This is the same. So, and you could have had the ball in your hand a lot more times. You could have been looking to score a lot more times. You had the green light to do it. At least get your number up to double digits. You know, before you talk trash. You know, and I don't mind Draymond Green going back at Charles Barkley, all these other guys, because he's a man at the end of the day, and he allowed to speak up for himself. But you guys can't have it both ways. You complain and say the NBA is weak, but then the minute guys start dissing each other and wanting smoke, you start feeling sorry for them. So which one is it? You know? It don't make any sense. Because you say back in yesteryear, oh, these guys hated each other. They'll never be friends with each other. That's a goddamn lie. You know? Several superstars were friends with each other back in the day, went to lunch with each other and did all of this other nonsense. You know? Some of them hang out with each other prior to playing the game in the playoffs. But since there wasn't no social media, there wasn't no all these outlets to get into people's life, they got away with it. You know, that doesn't mean it didn't take place. Okay? So, yeah, Draymond Green, you're a clown for saying that dumb shit. But I put it this way. If you're going to talk, you got to be able to back it up. And Draymond Green been loose at the lips a lot, but not being able to back it up. You know, as far for LeBron, do you, man? You want to talk bad about Steph, do it. You know? He's already considered a better basketball player than Steph, so, you know what I mean? If he want that smoke, y'all see each other on the court. Let your basketball player do the talking, you know? You guys claim LeBron need a backbone and he need to be tough, right? So whenever he's involved in something talking negative about somebody, you say he's in the wrong. That don't make sense, you know? I guarantee you, before I leave though, I guaranteed you this. If Michael Jordan said something like that, if Kobe said something like that, you would say those guys have killer instinct. They're this, they're that. They're a savage, they're a dog. But the minute LeBron James do something like that, you say the complete opposite. I keep relating this to LeBron because you guys are hypocrites when it comes to things like that. That makes absolutely no sense at all. Complete asinine to even think like that, you know. And Draymond Green may be asinine, but if you're going to call out other players, you're going to have to call out Draymond Green for being a fool too. And this is what I'm doing, all right? Everybody gets spoke. Nobody's perfect. And Draymond Green was an idiot for doing that, you know. And if I'm Draymond Green, I wouldn't want to be seen hanging out with LeBron too much. Why can't you guys do that behind closed doors like how guys did back in the day? You know, it's a guy you're supposed to be against, not a guy you're supposed to be constantly hanging out with. If you feel that way about LeBron so much, Draymond Green, why did you re-sign with the Warriors? You should have just went and re-signed with LeBron since you on his jock so damn much. You know, get off LeBron's jock for Christ's sakes, and go back to your team and try to help your team win. Period. With that being said, bark, bark, I'm out.